What's up, guys? Excalibur here. My last video of 2022.
What?
My two kids with me. I just realized I just gotta make videos with them in here. You know, my wife works full time, so just gotta adapt to it. I try to not have them in the background, but real story. They're gonna be here. They're gonna run in here. They're gonna do what they want. But we get a lot of questions about Darkpool. Darkpool is very important. Something you guys gotta definitely keep on watch. My SPY chart, I just do only Darkpool. You could chart ES, SPY, SPX, and then the ESH 2023 I chart on there, and then I actually chart MES too. So you have different ways to chart on different charts. Your SPY chart, the way you chart SPY doesn't have to be the exact way you chart SPX. I do different kind of techniques on every single different on every different chart. But a lot of people have been asking about Darkpool. So with Darkpool, you have your ETF SPY, QQQ, IWM. The special prints are going to be delayed. So we won't get these. These are the special prints right here from Friday. We don't get these till 12 to 24 hours past when they are actually, purchased or sold. And with Darkpool, you can't tell if it's purchased or sold. You just gotta use, the stock context. And especially with special prints, sometimes it comes in, you're like, oh, well, that doesn't matter because we're way underneath the price anyways. Just like Fridays, we were way underneath the price. So we were definitely way underneath the price. So a special print for that day really didn't matter. But you put it on your chart, you use as a supply, you use as support and resistance. And that's the way I like to do it. So here's the special prints. We came in 1.3 billion. So 1.3 billion shares, always going to be equity. Of course, you can't tell if it was buy or sold, but obvious with the chart, you can tell it's definitely sold. Unless it's a long-term hold, it could have been a bought. But the special print 1.3, this came in at 1 or 2. So if we look at the chart, it actually came up, 383.44. Actually came up, and we really didn't even hit that price. Probably on that wick up. Not sure what happened there. It could have been from, extended hour or the previous day's hours. Back here. Special print could have hit back here, but, it was finally reported here. So those are the special prints. I like to mark them up because they're, 1.6 billion shares of SPY is a lot of money. 1.3. You'll see once we get towards the pivots, the highs and the lows, they'll start doing 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion, 5 billion. And that's something I definitely keep watch. Also, you'll have some live ones, like this one came in Friday. We had $304 million at 11.51. At 11.51, which was at 380.30, which is right around here, 11.51 right here. Definitely couldn't tell it was a buy or sell just because the price was acting weird. That's where I took that SPY call, just because the price was acting weird. You can tell, based on that. Based on that, it could have been an initial buy, but then we sold off really hard after it, and you can tell technically it was used as a nice support. We broke below, and then we kind of bounced off of it end of day and pushed up. So it's definitely decent price level. You can go back and look at these. I started marking up these special prints overall. You can tell this one 12.28 came in right here for 795 million. So pretty decent big number. And you can tell here, where was our low yesterday? That number. And you see special prints, got 2 billion, 3 billion up here. That's probably where we did sell off here. 2 billion at the highs. It's going to be definitely a hard time to get past that. But eventually, this is 12.22 and you were almost 2 weeks past it. But overall, it's a nice, just look at, nice levels. These double special prints right here are here. Nice level of supply and demand. A nice support and resistance level on this chart. And then you have some. I don't know if I have Apple. I know I had a Tesla one where we had this 188 million. Some of those, like, I want to see 500. I want to see 600. I want to see 700. I want to see, especially with Apple, I want to see over, about $1 billion. I want, Apple shares are a lot. But even popping this up on Tesla, this came in 1229. You can tell it came in right over here. Tell it was a nice that support became resistance, resistance became a support, resistance. We broke above, and now we're holding it. So it definitely looks like overall a buy. Then QQQ had another interesting one. We had on 1229 we have 664 million. So this is a pretty strong one. Wasn't really 100% sure about this because we already went up. We already went up 1.6%. So we already went up like about 1.3%. So, overall context of this, I'm like, are they really buying up here? Why wouldn't they buy on that initial dip during the day, especially 664? But I noticed a lot of time the trending days, we do trend up, and they continue to buy as we go up. So that, was a good buy. I didn't follow this one just because, if we print at the high of the day, you want to see them kind of sell high of the day, bust fall. Or if we fall open, see them buy at the bottom. I don't think I have any other dark pools. Right now, I know I had a Baba one, which was a very interesting one. Sorry, I gotta keep slowly putting my son in the other room with my other kid. But we had this dark pool on Baba, which came in after hours here. And just look how it's reacting to this price. This is a decent support. So if you would have saw that dark pool, 238 million, come in here on this Friday, 12/23, and we opened up above it, you could have made really good money if you saw that. But so basically that's the rundown on dark pools. The main thing is the special prints come in a little delayed. You're not going to see them, but still mark them up. Overall, look at all these, we're starting to get a cluster of special prints. Look on the bigger side of things. Look at all these special prints coming in here. Look at all these older ones up here, like 2.3 billion, 8.1 billion, 3.3, 8 billion. So that's seeing those big ones up here where obviously you're like, okay, that's a sell. Now we're starting to collect a lot of here. Are they selling or are they buying? So we got to figure out what's that. And then of course that 5.1 billion on the CPI low that shot us up super, super high. So special prints, I love the markup, but they're delayed. And then the dark pool, you just try to use the stock context. Are we above the level? Are we pushing from the level? Or is it bought at the high of the day? Usually that's a sign of selling off unless we're having a trending day. So you got to use context. It's obviously not like when I send out, QQQ has $600 million dark pool. It's not like they're buying, obvious buy. So you got to overall use the context. I think it's very good. Good concept. Look, you don't have to buy flow. I just follow all the owners of the flow services like Cheddar Flow, Black Box Stocks, Unusual Whales, and they post free stuff every so often. So that definitely does help with that free stuff. But that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching throughout the year. I do miss my pre-market shows. I had to cut those out because my wife works 7 on and 7 off during the day, so got to kind of take the kid to school and everything. But I'm trying to get up back into live trading, trying to figure out how I can live trade futures, but stream it on my Mac. Eventually, I just need to get a Windows PC so I can just do it easily. But right now, it's kind of a logistics thing to get from my my Windows laptop onto my Mac without slowing down my Mac, which is already slow to begin with Bookmap and everything else. But that's but I got some good things in store. Definitely hit that like, subscribe. Definitely gonna start putting out a lot more content. My wife's off nights and every 7 days, so I'm gonna start putting out content. Start doing daily review videos. Been working on trying to do morning videos and trying to get them out quickly. But y'all have a great New Year's, and let's make this year almost as better as last year.